But some industries have really done well in the COVID.
So for businesses post-COVID, so whenever the vaccine is out, what is your suggestion for businesses to look at for scale growth? Especially digitization is one of the reasons, and people have been able to connect to consumers through digital platform. Now, that is one part. The second part is for failed businesses, it will be a moment of motivation for them once the vaccine is out. Because all the businesses which we talked about, manufacturing and airlines, hospitality, it's a boost for them. So, what do you suggest for two different segments of businesses? One who have done well, for them automatically they want to scale, but they need to be sustainable because they cannot uh, live in the aura of everything is good.
Yeah,
Especially pharma is doing well because of the pandemic. There is no other thing which has changed. It is
yeah.
going to be normal. It is going to slide down in the next 2 years, but people are going to spend and people are going to live in that aura that they're going to this is going to continue for the next a decade. So your take on that?
So, like the amount of digitization will go for sure, but it all depends on which industry sector you belong to. For example, if you are in media, for example, of course, it's the India that industry will get more and more digitized because your product is inherently can be digitized, whether it's music, whether it's books or whatever it is, can be digitized. If you look at oil and gas, for example, you can't digitize kerosene, you can't digitize diesel, but because your product is a physical product, it's a tangible product which can't be digitized. But your businesses, there are many activities in your company which is related to production of gasoline, diesel, petrol, kerosene, and everything. That process can be digitized, like procurement, HR, asset integrity, all those things. So you need to look that, okay, the whole value chain of your company, of how you produce goods and services, what amount of work can be digitized. For instance, if you say that you are in oil and gas, for example, you can't give an excuse that we can't be a digital company like Amazon or JP Morgan Chase because we produce physical products. True, we get that. That can be digitized. But if you come and tell me that your procurement is all manual and you are cutting purchase orders with the handwritten sheets and everything, that's not an excuse. So your degree of digitization has to go up. So that will go across the industry. It depends on how much. Some industries it can be pretty much 100%. Some industries it has to go up. So you need to identify which industry, which space you are operating, and look at the kind of the waste or unwanted activities which are happening, the non-digital activities. Because if you can digitize it, the initial amount might be more, but over a period of time, you get the economies of scale.